Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Well, today we will start implementing the Explore view, which is this view. We will be implementing this navigation bar, this custom search bar, and we will start also by implementing the brand model and brand view model. So please, if you are not subscribed, subscribe, it helps a lot, and let's start coding. Okay. This is where we left in the last video, so now we will start by going to the navigation, to the explore view. Sorry, we don't need this color anymore. Let's start with the navigation stack and then scroll view, because we will need a scroll view. Okay, we are going to use dot scroll direction. I'm sorry, not this one. I'm sorry, indicator I meant, and we will set it to hidden. We will also give it a background color of system gray 6. Okay, we will make it to ignore the safe area. Okay, after that we are going to implement a vstack. We're going to implement that this gradient color. So we are going to write linear gradient. This one with colors and start point and end point. It will be dot gray and dot blue. We will start with dot top and end in dot bottom. After that, of course, we will give it a frame with a width of UI screen dot main dot bounds dot height dot width, I'm sorry, and the height of screen dot name dot bounds dot height divided by 2. The reason why we are doing it this way is because if I set it if I didn't, for example, set the background color in the view modifier and I set it, for example, in the Z stack, when I'm scrolling, it will be white, not gradient 6. But of course there are other ways to implement it. Okay, we will also add a spacer. Okay, we will extract this subview and call it, we'll make this way refactoring name. Now we will call it gradient color background, so it's cleaner and less code. Okay, after setting up gradient color background, let's go and implement now the navigation bar. So we will start with dot navigation title. We will call it find cars. Dot navigation, this one navigation bar display mode, and it's dot inline. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, let's refresh. That's one. Okay, we will also implement dot toolbar. I don't like it when it's displayed this way, so remove this one. So on. Yes, and then a toolbar item with a placement of dot leading, top bar leading. Okay, it will be a circle. We will fill it with a dot white with opacity of 0.1. We will give it a frame with width and height of 45 above. Okay, and then we will an overlay, and we will place our image here. Image system name bell.batch. That's of course, like I showed you in the last video, it's from the SF symbol, and we will give it a foreground style of white. Okay, very nice. Okay, we will also implement another toolbar item. This one will be trailing. Okay, and with image, I think it's Michael's code, if I'm not wrong. Yes, that's a little bit crazy fact that I'm showing Elizabeth Olsen with an image of Michael Scott, but anyway. Okay, it's resizable. We will give it a frame width and height of 45 and 45. It will be scale to fill. And we will give it a clip shape of circle. Okay, very nice. Okay, and as much as I like that everything is working, to be honest, I don't like when I got all this in the view, so I will create a modifier. So in our component, I will create a new group. I will call it view modifiers. I'll create a new file. So Swift file, I'll call it navigation stack modifier. Okay, let's import SwiftUI. Then extract navigation stack modifier, inherit from view modifier. Okay. And we will return content, and then we will take, see all this code, we don't need it anymore, and we will place it in our modifier. There are people who will go now in Explore view and do this way. Call a modifier and call the navigation stack modifier. They will call it this way. And that's fine, of course, if you want to implement it this way, but to be honest, I prefer to add an extension to view. what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget what. Okay, I'm going to function application stack modifier, and I will return a modifier of navigation stack modifier. And of course, I forgot it must be of type SonView. It must return SonView. And we won't need even this return. Okay. Now all we need is take this one and add it here. And here we are. Okay, beautiful. And what I love about it is, like you say, our view is very clean, it's simple, it's very easy to understand what we are doing. So, okay, next we will create a Z-stack, in which we will have our gradient color background, and above our gradient color background we will have first a spacer with dot frame and a height of 150, and after that we will have our button. We will be now building our custom search bar. So okay, we will start with a stack, image system name, magnifying glass. I will give it a foreground style of white so we can see it. Yes. I will also give it a padding of leading, because after that we are going to add a spacer, so you will understand me later. Okay, we will add the text, search a car, and first thing we'll give it a font of footnote and foreground style of white. And now we will add our spacer. Okay, really nice. Now to our overall A stack, I will give it a frame with height of 60, and then I will make an overlay with capsule, and I'm going to give it a stroke, this one line width of 0.5. Okay, I will give it a foreground style of color, system gray 4. Okay, very nice. Okay, I will give it a shadow of color and radius, color of dot black, dot opacity of 0.4, the radius of 10. Okay, and after that I will give it a padding dot horizontal, so we can, okay, pretty nice, I think. Okay, but as you see, I don't really like to have this in my view, so I will extract it to subview. Okay, let's make refactor, rename. I will call it custom search bar. Okay, really nice. Like you see, it's very clean. The view, you see, you have a gradient color background. You've got custom search bar, and after that we will have what's it's called, with a popular brands view, and it will be very organized and very clean. So our custom search bar, I will create a new view. Okay, SwiftUI view, and we'll call it custom search bar, and okay, and very nice. If we go to our main tab bar view, okay, I think beautiful feel that the app is starting to be created. Now we will go and implement our brand model and our brand view model, because we are going to need them later when we are creating this one, the popular brands. Okay, so we go to our models and we create a new file, Swift file. We will call it a brand. Okay, extract the brand, identifiable, hashable, and codable. We'll start with let ID of type string, let brand name type string, let image name of type string, and var car IDs, which will be an array of string. Many of you may be asking what is this car ID and why is it an array of string? Because later we will be creating another model called car, and this model in this model we will have a car ID for every car. So for the model you are calling the car ID when you got a number of car IDs. You can know the cars that are from this brand, for example. You will understand it anyway later. Those with you more experience will understand what I'm talking. Those who are a beginner, I will explain it later when we will have to work with it. Okay. The second thing, we will go to explore. We will create a new group. It will be called view models, and new file. Let's explore the view model. Okay, import SwiftUI. Explore view model of type observable object. And we will have this at published var brands, which is an array of brand, the model that we created, and we are going to define a few of them. Okay. Okay, we will have uuid.ui string. This generate a new UID string for every one of them. The first one will be Mercedes with the image name of Mercedes, and for now it will be an empty array. By the way, the image name that we are writing Mercedes, you will find it in our asset files under folders. This one, like you can see. Okay, we will be doing the same for the other ones. uuid.uuid string. This one will be called BMW. And like I said, this one also exists in our assets in the image folder that you will find in description in my GitHub repository for this project. Okay. Okay, this one is Jaguar. And it will be an empty array for now at least. Audi now, and also an empty array. Okay, now for this view model, where we will initialize it. Well, usually for every view we create its view model, but in our case, because it's not really a complex application and I don't need really number of view model, we will be initializing the view model in our main toolbar view. This way it will be a state object private or view model equal explore view model. Okay, after that I will go to explore view and I will create an add state object var view model of type explore view model, and in the init it won't be this way now, it will be dot view model state object view model. If you don't know what's a state object, and there is also observed object and these things, I will be explaining them very soon. Hopefully I will be publishing a video about this subject. Okay, in the preview just declare explore view model. Okay, now in our main toolbar view, okay, we will tell me missing argument, we will pass the view model. Okay, okay, in the next video we will be building the popular brands. We got already the model, the view model. We will be building this and hopefully also the top cars, and hope to see you well. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.